REED-BBS, BBS, Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies, Televisión, Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts, Jon Bones Jones versus Brock Lesnar. Wow. Okay. UFC light heavyweight champion, the GOAT, Jon Jones. He vacated the aforementioned title. He's moving on up like George and Weezy to campaign at heavyweight. He's made it official. It's a done deal. There's already people fighting for the vacated light heavyweight title. Brock Lesnar, longtime WWE performer and former UFC heavyweight champion. He's now a free agent. But here's the thing, does he want one last taste of UFC glory, or is this merely a ploy? A negotiation tactic to get more money on that next WWE contract? Is it real or is it Memorex, Brock? What is it? Of course, UFC is interested. I'm interested. You're interested. Your mama's interested. We're all interested. Dana White, he called it a good intro for Jon into the heavyweight division. With that, Dana White also made it clear that Brock Lesnar will not walk right into UFC again and fight for the title. Much to the dismay of Stipe Miocic, who's the reigning heavyweight champion, made the most defenses in UFC history. Great fighter, Stipe Miocic. He obviously welcomes a Lesnar fight, but he has to first defend against Francis Ngannou, again. He's already beaten him, but he's got to fight him again, so they're recycling opponents at this point. But yeah, Jones and Lesnar. Bones called Lesnar out after UFC 241, basically saying, if you want to know what it feels like to have someone 40 pounds lighter than you whoop your ass, meet me in the octagon. To which Lesnar responded, be careful what you wish for, young man. Speaking of Ngannou, Jones was willing to make his UFC heavyweight debut against Ngannou. He was willing to do that. But Dana White wanted to pay Dominic Reyes money to move up to face the big boy. So the same check you gave me for Dominic Reyes, you expect me to take that same dollar amount to face a completely different animal in the name of Francis Ngannou. Really? That was messed up. That's why Jones and Dana had their little beef. It was USDA grade A beef, I guess, going back and forth on social media. But we seem to be past that. Speaking of Dominic Reyes, yes, a rematch is warranted. But here's the path, brother. Here's the path. Win the vacant light heavyweight title. Rule the division for a minute or two and then move up. I'm talking like a Chris Weidman at middleweight type of range. 3-4 defenses, but then move up. At that point, the rematch with Jones would be ridiculous, especially if Jones is the reigning heavyweight champion of UFC. But yeah, Jones-Lesnar, man. Bones, he's the clear favorite, but it would be interesting to see what happens if Brock pressed his skinny ass against the cage and or took him down. Must-see fight, though. REED-BBS, BBS, Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies, Televisión, Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.